Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today this is going to be a follow-up war challenge where we actually play through the game starting as a raider. So all the raiders are actually going to be friendly and things like that. So yeah, there's only a few rules, like only certain companions you can have, like let's say things such as Porter Gauge, Dogmeat, and Kate. You're also allowed to only use the things that raiders can be found with the only exception of the horse power armor, because it is a variant of raider power armor. So yeah, that's just what this is going to be about. So at the start here, teleport over to the alternate start location after I've dropped the things, because obviously since I'm a raider, can't wear a vault suit, can I? So go down to the alternate start raider. That's what AS stands for. Yeah, so grab everything that's about. Okay, so after I've done that, I put all my stuff on. Yeah, and I go and I equip my weapon, and then after that, I actually decide to start heading out to go do some things. So yeah, my first objective is to get to Diamond City, as of course what I'm gonna be saying, just for the point of the video, is that someone from the raider group, who is a child, has been kidnapped, instead of obviously your son, getting kidnapped. The person that kidnapped him was Kellogg, and then it all just goes on from right there. So yeah, what I decided to do was first see what I look like, and then I headed out to Diamond City and things like that. Yeah. I've got a number of mods installed. You'll see what they are soon. I think this car counts. It does. So one of the things is that you're able to loot vehicles and things like that. So yeah, pretty much in this video, this is going to be a series. I just kind of, well, don't know how long the series is going to be, but this one takes us up to the point just before we go search Kellogg's house. Like, although technically not spoiler warnings for like the start of the game, but for later on in the game, of course there is. But that's your fault if you haven't played this game already. It's like, it's almost a 10-year-old game. Actually, the thing is, it's like an 8-year-old game at this point. So if you haven't played it, it's your fault. Really, just go get it. Here I try to shoot a bloatfly, and horrendously just miss entirely. Try and flee the scene. See a blood bug over there, corner of my eye, so I try to avoid it by going around the rocks. Luckily I do. After heading up through here, I discover Hardware Town, you know, just as a place to keep. We get some loot in there. Don't know if the actual raider interaction works, considering that most raiders are actually friendly. But you'll see later on in the video, not all of them are friendly. Not all the time, at least. So I head through the alleyway, and I sort of get the little questy thing where she tells you to go inside. I go shoot and I miss. Honestly, just atrocious shooting. After that, I head down and into, as we can say, the main part of Boston. I start to go down to find Diamond City, which is actually exactly what I do. So after I've actually went and got to Diamond City, I get my way in, walk in, discover the place, leave immediately.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper.
I just have to sit here and wait by Piper's little freak show that she puts on with her silly faces and her screaming at Danny Sullivan through the gate. But that's her fault. She mean terrifying the citizens. Although, yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey there.
You want into Diamond?
So, types of things that we can use.
Not really.
So while this is going on, would be the Raider power armor and horsepower armor. There's only 2 sets of power armor I can use. I'm pretty sure I have seen people using, or raiders using miniguns. Fat Man, because the one in Lexington with a Fat Man. So we'll see about that. Combat rifles. I swear I've seen some with combat rifles before. There's flamers because Saugus Ironworks one too. So yeah, I just run in and just kind of find the place and I just flee. Well, I'm pretty actually. I think I'll look around the shops first. Maybe see if there's anything. I think it's just Arturo or whatever his name is. Get the quest marker for Sheffield.
Hey, you're the new guy, right?
Got me mistaken for someone else.
Mistaken?
I go into his thing and I just check to see
A few minutes to browse.
well, what weapons and gear he has. Not that I can really afford that much at the minute, but I do sell a few things. Don't know why I didn't keep the fusion core, don't know why I sold it, but I did. Because later on, this might prove to be a bit stupid for fighting a specific man named Kellogg in the next episode. But it's not really got anything I can afford, nor is it actually helpful. I was thinking about the anti-material rifle, but I can't use it because I do not have the right weapons for it, as they say, or ammo. Sorry, but technically speaking, the anti-material rifle is an exception because raiders can actually spawn with it after you have the Creation Club thing installed. So technically speaking, I am able to use an anti-material rifle. Here I just get the thing for Backstreet Apparel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I try to walk about till I get the quest line, or the sort of miscellaneous quest marker for the combat zone, because what I would like to do straight off the bat is actually first go and grab Kate,
I don't know you. Just keep your distance.
because she is one of the 3 people that I can remember off the bat that have some sort of affiliation. Well, Tommy doesn't exactly have an affiliation with raiders, but raiders do have dogs. So, but yeah, some dog meat, poor gauge, and Kate. I think that's all there is in this. I think so. Anyways, after I head out Diamond City, I take my left towards the sort of little junkyard place. Towards where all the mongrels are. So as I continue forward, passing the place, just try to sprint a little bit, get there a bit faster. Never actually ever realised how tall the buildings are in this game. That's why I'm looking about so much. Don't really look at the scenery and the buildings when you're running through, just doing things. These guys here I thought were friendly, because even though they had a red bar they weren't attacking me. But then I got ever so closer and they just decided that they were happy. So I just ran away. After I'd run away, pretty much just what I'd done is head over to Trinity Tower and get the thing for that. Because then, right, I don't think super mutants and raiders work together, so I wouldn't exactly say I could get strong. If there aren't any other, let's just say followers or companions that have any sort of affiliation with raiders and things like that, put their names in the comments to remind me. Although McCready, he wouldn't work because he was a gunner. So I have just about to discover the combat zone, actually, just around this corner. So after I discover the combat zone, I'll have a look at the guys outside, I'm pretty sure, just to make sure that they're friendly. Yeah, and then I head on in. Now, in here doesn't exactly go as well as I had thought that it went. I would have thought they'd just been friendly and I would have just been able to pick up Kate and be on my merry way, but unfortunately that's not how it went. He told me to pretty much get lost, and they all got angry and started shooting at me. I only just barely made it out of here. But he was running about, a wild goose chase, everyone running after me, chasing me about. Make sure I kill the guy with bladed tire iron, because that is a very good early game thing to be having. Because it does a decent amount of damage, and it does bleed damage. And it's actually pretty good too. So after I try to dwindle, I think that's the word for it, the number of raiders around here, I'll level up. So I go and check my perk thing. I get Life Giver for 20 maximum health points. Yeah. Quickly hotkey the stim packs and collect everything about. After I've done that, I try to stay out of the way of the fire, but unfortunately I get caught by a different type of fire. So I have to flee that room and kill everyone out there, and then get hit by another Molotov. After that, I run up here, try to find some guys that I thought I saw, but they were gone. So I run over to the next bit, and after I'm in the next bit, I finally noticed the guy. So what I try to do is run across and get him, but unfortunately I can't. I start getting absolutely bombarded with Molotovs. So what I do is run in here and I eat all the food that I have, just for that extra bit of HP. Get a ranged weapon to hit this guy with. What I actually do is flee that room. I just go and sort of camp up here, check if there's any food first. Pretty much just sit in this room and try to kill everyone as they flood through. Isn't fun.
Fucking cow!
Okay, and I decided to just shoot this person, because why not? I would have thought they might have had some valuable things, maybe some healing items, but I can't get in, because it's an advanced, locked, terminal. I shoot this person in the head. Make sure they no longer have a head. Not much thinking going on there in the first place, though. But I'm pretty sure I have 10 charisma, 8 strength, 4 agility, 3 agility and 4 endurance. And then 2 into something else, isn't luck. Perception, maybe. Don't know at the minute. Can't remember. But yeah. Just sort of try clear out these guys. Missed that shot, unfortunately. See what this person has. Try to peek around the corner and get him. And I do manage to, thankfully. Now that I've cleared everyone out, I just start collecting their things and get on my merry way to collect Kate as my first companion to actually, or that I actually need and that can actually help me. Unfortunately, bobby pins apparently are very scarce. I also have another mod on that you can't. Things are more scarce around there. Like most things that spawn naturally aren't there. Because you need to find them in different places and things like that. Because it's looted wasteland, I think it's called.
Is it over?
Most supplies are gone, so you have to scavenge a bit harder.
I don't know.
So yeah,
Are you fucking
I
high or
speak
something?
to Tommy, I think his name is, or something like that. I didn't exactly see there.
Still won the fight, didn't I?
You're strung out and sloppy. That's what you are. Boss, I suppose you ain't gotta
Yeah,
worry about that
I
now.
beat them,
This one, I'm not
and
sure.
I just kind of take Kate and dress her up in the correct attire after I get her. We go outside, kill everyone, and head to where we really need to go.
What do you mean?
Really need to be going, as to say.
Now just what the hell are we
To hell with them.
Breather. What? You caught the end of that bout.
Not sure. I didn't catch the whole thing.
Yeah, I guess you were pretty.
I just tell me I didn't see the fight, because at the minute, I don't really want to be impacting nothing that much. So, I take her,
I could use someone watching
and
Good.
just for the extra fire support, as to say.
You don't need to worry about. You ain't welcome. Sure.
You're a real son.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
Just come find me then when you want to head
talk
out.
to Kate,
Kate.
pick her up,
So, you're ready to head
we
out?
go grab some things
Ready.
About time I got at it.
from all of the dead raiders I blasted into oblivion. Don't know why that guy was half on the floor though. I move my way up, just kind of pick up everything off these guys.
Hey.
What is it?
Try to give her things that she will need, such as a harness, leather chest piece, leather left leg, right arm, and a right leg. Oh, actually, don't give her the right leg, because I actually don't have a right leg at the minute. She looks very depressed from that. After I've given her things, I actually go back in and realise I have welding goggles.
Hey.
So I decide to give her that for the
Here I
extra
thought you wanted.
raidery look, as to say. I was originally going to give them dog meat, but I'm sure I'll find other ones. what me and Kate do. We head outside hoping I switch to that just in case they're hostile when we go out. They're not, but I do see that they have some things that I would like. So I murder them in cold blood and steal everything off their cold dead bodies. After I've picked everything off their bodies, just chuck it on Kate, because the stuff that I've got is better.
Heads up.
So I give her leather right leg and a raider chest piece. Now she's looking more of the part. So what I do now is open up Fit Boy, go to the map, and I teleport over to Trinity Tower after removing my waypoint, which is closer to where I actually need to be going. In fact, I decided not to do that because I remember how close I am to Swan's Pond in the first place. So after I've came out here, I noticed Swan there, so I try to keep my distance from him, and I make my way over to Park Street Station. Another thing is I don't exactly know what faction to go with.
Look at this place.
Because Railroad looks more like Raiders, the Institute act more like Raiders, and
Bobby pins.
Brotherhood Steel is just out of the question, and the Minutemen, I can't got a problem with Minutemen. And I ain't sticking around to all questing, what's his name? It's all questins, stinky little settlement quests. Questin gravy. So after that, I scavenge the place and make sure everything's there. One of the first things I do in almost every single run of Fallout that I play is that I get a Jangles the Moon Monkey. So I actually go over to the toilets and check for a Jangles the Moon Monkey, because for some reason I always think that there's a Jangles in here. Don't know why. I think once I found Jangles the Moon Monkey in a bathroom stall once in this game. And for some reason I always think that's in here. So after I've done that, I make my way down here, somehow avoiding all the traps. I defused a few actually. But I was also pretty sure there was a tripwire. I have also just realised that I actually deactivated that. So I disarm everything, get the supplies that I can get from it. I'm at my way down, switch the pistol, go long ranged. As I zoom in, try and get the advantage. Try to get a clear shot on him, but he sits there. Then I get noticed, so Kate runs in and just blitzes them. Also find out my pistol does next to no damage to them, unless you hit them in the head. So what I have to do from now on is pretty much just try for headshots. So what I do is just try and snipe all these guys. Hit them that time I think, but not that much damage because it was a body shot. Left chest, or right chest. Yeah. As we head further down. Or, not further down yet, as to say, because I'm trying to kill them all, being up here. But I'm not, unfortunately. So, I make sure to chop that guy up as much as I can, steal everything off his dead body, and run and absolutely kamikaze these guys. Oh, ghoulified freaks. Oh, that guy ain't got a head no more. Chopped his arm off too. After that, I try and make my way up here, which actually was terribly wrong because I didn't realise how many people were up here. I fell down there and I just started getting blitzed by the guy behind. So I have to retreat and get some healing items up in this, heal myself up a little, and just sort of continue and with my nice little murdering spree. So Kate's having a little bit of trouble, so I just kind of run over and try to hit him, but he faces back and it takes a lot more hits than I had first thought. Continuing with this, I move along and just check the rest of their bodies to see if there's any sort of healing items. Now I remember the Nuka-Cola Quantum, not that I can't see it anyways, so I go and get it because that is pretty much a stim pack, just with a little bit of rads. So after that I try to get the jump on these guys through here with the pistol I have. It doesn't go so well. It really doesn't go so well, because they've already somehow suspected me. Luckily, I remember that one of them is actually sleeping at the time. I muck that up, I run around, decide that I just chuck at one over there, jump over here, kill the guy that's sleeping, take all his stuff off of his corpse, and move on my merry way to kill everyone else. But Kate's already finished the job, so I just collect what they've got, open up the perk chart, and actually get the damage resistance perk, toughness, I think it's called. Yeah. No. Yeah, toughness. 10% damage resistance. After that, I open up the vault and make my way inside. Now, my experience on this vault was not the funnest at all, in the slightest, because I accidentally hit Kate, she turns on me, I accidentally hit Nick, he turns on me, so on and so forth, the list goes on and on. End up dying a couple times. In fact, I don't think I died once. It just doesn't go very well. And through, the melee system in this game is obviously just perfect, so they block every single little thing that comes out of you. So after I collect all of his stuff, I just pick up the purified water, because free healing pretty much. Now move on my way. So
I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight. Because they weren't. What the? Try to give me a slip?
so I actually want to snipe these guys out of existence in a minute, which kinda goes well. Kate blitzes him around the corner with her shotgun after I snipe the other guy in the head. Switch to this as I run through, try to sneak up on these guys. I think. I know I was gonna try to snipe them, but then I get noticed and Kate just kinda goes out, because these guys, they just build different, they can sense you. There's Kate right there, doing her best. Yeah, I slip back to my tire iron, I get past her, I try to run around and get the jump on these guys. I think I only just get it, because I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna die here because there's too many of them. But luckily, these guys aren't as good as they seem to be. So collect everything they've got in their bodies, food and ammo wise. I can just move on, because I can't use a submachine gun. So it's not exactly a raider weapon, as to say. Which raiders don't have those. So I kill the guy through here first with a submachine gun. Then I try with this guy. I'm thinking here, uh-oh, I'm gonna die, because the melee system is in this game just doesn't exist. Pretty much. They can block everything. I accidentally fall in the hole, which just so happens to be perfect for me, as Kate kills him as I fall into the hole, which is actually pretty good.
Wait a minute.
Look around for supplies, waiting on if Kate was going to drop down or not. I just decided, let's go, and I murder everyone in my path. I got a little bit angry here, so I chop him up into a little nugget man. Because why not? I can't wait till I get bloody mess. After this, I go in here and try to kill Dino. This is the first time where I hit Kate by accident and she turns on me.
Is this a joke? This has to be a joke.
Which didn't exactly go very well, because I don't want to kill her either. So pretty much what I do is load a save. After I've loaded the save where I moved in,
Thought it was me.
I kind of just hit him once and then I let Kate sort him out just in case I hit her. Yeah. I turn around, I make my way up here.
How you doing in there, Valentine?
Look at Dino up there teasing Valentine about some food that he cannot eat because he is a robot. So I just run in and I just absolutely chop him to pieces, just make quick work of Dino. Yeah, and then I unlock the terminal, head on in, and collect everything before I speak to Nick, because of course a little cool looking bobblehead is better than finding the person that went missing, the person that was kidnapped.
Come all this way. Risk life and limb. An old private eye.
So yeah,
You to find
Well, I've done
after I find him,
anyway.
I'm just wanting to get on my way and kill these guys down here. Now, this doesn't exactly go the best, because these guys are quite a problem.
Who's there?
Some of them melee weapon that apparently cannot hit shots because it's the first time that I've played Fallout 4 in about 3 or 4 months, which is pretty cool. So I heal myself up to the best of my abilities with my steak and everything. After I've done that, I kind of move in. I try to chop this guy's head off. I chop his arm off instead. Then move on to this guy. Try to get him. I can't get him because I've then been crippled. Like a certain someone that I know. Oh, speak of the devil. Moving on, I just sort of look through here, decide that there's nothing valuable for me, and move on up here. I have to wait for Nick to unlock the door with his little pokey hands. Me and Kate just stand around, make sure she's not angry with me this time. After Nick's unlocked that, we just head upstairs. And we kill more people with their stinky bats. Now here is unfortunately where I die. Because I hit Nick by accident and it all just goes pear-shaped. You'll see what I mean in an hour. And on here, I think that's Nick. I then attack that guy. Nick gets angry at me. He's shooting at me, so I just gonna let it happen. Yeah. Same, we're back here. I have to take care of Dino and that again. I'll take care of this guy. Move on. And go blitz Dino again. Just chop him up. Yeah. What I do, I decide, what shall I do? And I decide, bolt action pistol to annihilate his forehead. 2 times sneak attack damage. Hit him again in the face. Hit him again. And that's him dead. Out for the count forever, never coming back. Could not remember what weapon he had, so I had to check. Unfortunately, it was a submachine gun, which I can't use, obviously. So I unlock the door, collect the things again, quickly speak to Nick, skip all of his dialogue and everything, just pick the one option, the bottom, and carry on my way. Annihilate these guys, and it's pretty much smooth sailing until I get out of this place. Yeah. Nick quite enjoys himself here. I just help my way down. Yeah. Try to hit these guys, but my aim is just on a different level here. I can just hit all the shots, quite obviously. I'm wondering where this guy's went. And I shoot this guy and I'm like, what? So I try to shoot him again. And I miss. At this point, I'm pretty much dead. This guy just ain't doing his best. So I go through, I'm like, what? Where is he? Is he in here? No. Oh wait, he's there. Let's shoot him. I miss. I have to run back because I'm about to die. And then run back again to find him in the same spot. I shoot. And I hit after he's dead. Now I have to let little Nicky open up the door again. But yeah.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open.
It was taking an awful long time to do that, so I just sort of skipped a bit of the video. It was a little bit glitched, had to fix it. Yeah, he opens up the door. I decide, oh wait, yeah, it's open. He's sat there having a little epileptic fit in the doorway, so I move upstairs and just murder them all. After I've done that, I move my way through. Look for the guy that's in there. It's like, oh, where is he? Must know he exists. Look through here. It's like, oh, there's a guy there. Okay, let's go around the corner. Let's go and murder these guys. So I run through, and I just go at it, pretty much. I murder everyone I can get a hold of, and I just keep on moving, as you do. Just never never give up, never back down. Whatever said. Never give up. So I decide that I hate this guy, and I just annihilate him. Chop him up into a little nugget man. That's 2 nugget people so far. And then steal.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his
We go up. Well, I didn't steal anything, but we go up here and we hear the best joke of all time about Skinny Malone. being a bit ironic. And these big fat footsteps on the other side of the door. I used to perk, yeah, short now. On that neck, open up the door.
Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
After Nick's opened up the door, he says the fat footsteps, we load through. And I decide, this is taking too long, I've had enough of this. So, I'm just gonna walk up to him in a second. Like, I wonder what happened. What is he rated as? Try to find his actual target here. Here we go. I'm like, I pretty much kill him here. But I do so little damage that I run in here, and Darla chases me. So I destroy her, and I make her into the third nugget person to ever exist in this stinky little vault. Chop her up. Make a Christmas chicken. Try to get her arm, but I can't reach it, so I move her little nugget body to get the arm. And if she's dead, I try to make her explode, but she doesn't. So I pick up her dead body and I bring it through and place it in the middle of the room for Skinny to see. Mr. Malone, Post Madrone, Post Malone, Billy Skinny Malone. I thought that guy was still alive, but it appears he wasn't. He's just sat in a not very fun position. I go see what Nick says, wait for him to say the service thing, and I just make a break for it pretty much. I get up, I get going. It's all fine and dandy from this point on, pretty much. No more little hiccups for the rest of the video. Or 8 minutes of quality video left. I go outside, Nick's not here, so I just have to wait. I was thinking, should I go underneath? So I checked the quest markers. Nah, not realising that I didn't have it on, and it's like, what? Oh wait, let's go home. What Nick's up there? So I turn on this thing, noticing that I had it off, and I turn off that. And then check, says he's still in the vault. So I go, and like, maybe I will head on there. Oh wait, he's here now.
Hey, Valentine.
I talk to him, telling him I'll meet him in Diamond City as usual, because I ain't walking all the way over there with him. And yeah, after that, I just kind of deal with it. Finish talking with him, and I make my way back to Diamond City. See what they've got, because I now know that the fight against Kellogg is coming up. So after I'm here, I make sure I got everything that I need, or everything that I can get to fight this guy. And I'm like, power armor I'll do. I will get the horsepower armor. So before I actually pick up anything special, I go and I get the horsepower armor from, can't remember what the place is called, but more importantly, I just go and get it. Check this, even though I've already checked it, like maybe something in there, so just gonna move on to the next bit, and there's the building there. Remember, it's the back bit at Wilson's Automatoys factory, whatever it says. Right, so now I slaughter the super mutants, like the green little freaks that they are. and I check all the cars, make sure I'm not missing any fusion cores from anything, make sure I'm getting everything I can get. I'm like, oh, that's a mine, run away. And I'm like, is the car on fire? Oh no, it is. Let's back up, make sure I'm out of the blast radius so I don't blow up and die. So I check in here, move on, like, oh, there's a car there, I'll check this. There's nothing in it. Nothing very many cars at all anymore. So after I check the truck as well, because they can be in trucks, they're just very scarce to find. I open up here and I head inside. Now remember, it's actually the back area that you do go in, and it's the first left that you have access to. So I just slaughter this guy, pretty much the only guy in here to actually fight against. But Kate attracts everyone because she runs off and thinks she's having fun. So I collect everything that I can, picking up all the things here. And I finally pick up the horsepower armor, which isn't too bad, I suppose, but it's probably the best that we're gonna get, because I'm pretty sure it's better than the regular Raider power armor. So I head outside and I'm like, this is actually pretty cool. And then I see the massive horde of 5 super mutants chasing me out of the building because Kate got them all riled up because she ran about the place, collecting them all into a little horde to chase me about, get me back for when I attacked her by accident. So I run about, I just kill all of them. After I collect things off the dead body, I go kill the final one, and I just teleport away. Slaughter them, pick up some things, run about, make sure there's nothing else about, teleport to Diamond City to check the market, make sure if there's anything for me to buy, I will buy it, but spoiler alert, there isn't. What I've got is what I've got. Can't get anything else. I'm gonna look at it. It is actually a pretty cool looking set of power armor, very Fallout-y themed, but there's nothing here, nothing I can get at all. Check the armor as well in a second. Nothing else. I'm just hopeless when it comes to this. Got nothing for me to get. So that's not exactly the best. I see about maybe selling some things. Decide I'm not going to. So now that I've checked if he has anything, he doesn't. I move on to this lassie and I play about with her a bit.
I don't know you.
Make her think that I'm a synth, and then tell her that I'm not a synth.
So wait.
So she's your paranoid little freak that thinks that everyone's out to get her.
That's just what a
When they're not really, are they?
serve your kind here, you synth.
Not her fault. Oh, the boogeyman. Ooh.
Well, you do look human.
So I pass the skill check and
Let's see what you have.
see what she's got for sale. She also doesn't have anything that I can use. So after I've done that, I turn around, I speak to see if I've got any Coca-Cola for Sheffield. I don't. I drank it all. I ain't giving him a Coca-Cola Quantum, so I speak to Mo instead. But turns out Mo
See what you got.
only really got one good weapon, but my bladed tire iron is actually equal to, if not stronger than the stuff that he has at the minute. So I just kinda back out and I'm like, you've not got nothing. Check his armor, but you've not got any armor, just baseball gear. So what I do after that is just kinda think to myself, this is it. This is all I've got to go and beat Kellogg with. Like, Kellogg's cereal. Favourite cereal mascot in the whole of the wasteland. To go see this freak of nature. Absolute
It's really you.
wonder of the Commonwealth. The only sins that anyone ever trusts
You keep laughing at death.
when they shouldn't trust them.
Someday death's
Because he
gonna
doesn't
laugh
deserve
at
to be
that.
trusted.
Not as long as I got a few
Look at him.
friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency,
So
and
after
my
that,
job.
pretty much, I do what I'm doing here.
Yeah?
And
I don't
yeah, that's pretty much all it is actually going to be. I just collect my stuff. That's all it is for this video. We're gonna kill Kellogg in that in the next one. Maybe meet up with our actual faction. We'll see. So I'll see you guys at the next part of the series. So yeah, and bye.